Hello channel and welcome back to Robert White Photography. You know, I have been very blessed to have traveled to some epic locations in this world to take video and photos and bring them back to you, and you can see most of those here on this channel, whether it's the Faroe Islands or Iceland or Antarctica or a few others, so you might want to check them out. But there are so many places right here in our own backyard, right here in the continental United States, that are just epic and amazing places to visit. What I'd like to do now is take you on a trip to one of those places, southwestern Colorado. It's a beautiful state and an amazing section of that state. You go there in the fall, you can see the golden aspens turn just gold and yellow, and they're beautiful. And the topography and the mountains and the waterfalls and the streams and the wildflowers in the summer, all of that I want to share with you. So I've put together a series of 2 or 3 videos here that's going to highlight my trip to Colorado, and at the end of the videos I'm going to have a short slideshow of all the photos I took in that segment of the trip for you to enjoy. If you're already subscribed to this channel, thank you very much. I so much appreciate you coming back and watching my videos. If you are not yet subscribed, I encourage you to do so. It costs you nothing, and you get to see some epic locations and beautiful photography. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this series of the beautiful state of Colorado. Hey channel, welcome back. Well, we are on our way to Colorado, and I hope to bring you some amazing photography over the next several days. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you again in a minute. Texas, small town with old-time flair. On our way to Carlsbad, New Mexico. Okay, just tooling through Albany, Texas, and we saw the most beautiful courthouse. It's 11 a.m. and the courthouse bell was going off. Just a beautiful setting. Here's that photo. I've been stopping at since I was a teenager on the way to Colorado. Klein's Corners. You can't drive by and just not stop. It's not allowed. Every manner of t-shirt and souvenir you might want is right here at Klein's Corners. nice. Tell me in the comments below if you've ever been to Klein's Corners and did you stop? I mean, you just can't come through this on I-40 and not stop. Just coming out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. You know, our destination on this trip is Ouray, Colorado, and the $1 Million Highway. Well, the real name for the $1 Million Highway is Highway 550. And interestingly enough, Highway 550 begins right here, just north of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and will take us all the way to our destination in Colorado. So let's get on Highway 550, the last leg of this journey. Now we are an hour to an hour and a half away from our destination, and it is about a little after, well, 8 p.m., which means we are on high alert for deer, because they can jump out at any time and make a real mess of your car and themselves. So we are watching out for deer. Three mountain passes we will go over this evening. This is Goldwing Pass. Altimeter says 10,640 feet. Some beautiful oranges and purples, and oh my goodness. Well, I grabbed a shot, so here it is. Destination. This is Red Mountain Pass. Altimeter says 11,096 feet.